introduction at all. Put your hands together for Mr. Fantastic. Our next panelist also needs no introduction. I watched the show. Put your hands together for love. Next panelist. Come on, can y'all make some noise? Jay Stans. Give it up for Jay Stans. Oh, y'all quiet. Y'all crazy out here. Make some noise, like you mean it. For our next panelist, Miss Tay. Our next panelist, make some noise, please. Master C. Make no noise then. For our next panelist, Mary Berry. All right, clap it up, y'all. Clap it up, 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 clap it up. Come on, y'all. Put your hands together for the host of this show, DJ
Hey Jay, you hit that record button below? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Salute. We in the building, man. Hey, if I could cry, I would, man.
Squeeze one out.
I'm humbled by y'all presence, man. Check. I'm humbled by y'all presence. I love all of y'all. We're gonna get it popping. You heard? Yeah. Everybody good? Yeah. Man, y'all look beautiful. Like real shit though. And it's like I know everybody in here in some way, shape, or form. And when they tell you that YouTube is not real, they fucking lying. Facts. Because the support is so real, right? If anything happened to anybody in here, I promise you we're gonna get beat up together. Scouts on. Ain't nothing guaranteed, man. So, y'all see who we got, man. We got a couple legends. I think everybody up here legendary, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Master C, he ducked Mr. Well, in football.
You said it right.
My bad, this is 1738.
Stop.
You know? So once again, make some noise for Master C in the building, please. Indeed. Brother 3 times, what's poppin'?
We OG in the motherfucking building. Want the smoke? Let me know.
Word. Did y'all see my interview with my young boy, Jay Stanza? Yeah. That boy tell the truth. I had to text the nigga and say, hey, that's too much, man. You know what I mean? I'm in. So, huh?
Turn the mic on real quick.
Check.
It's the left button. Just hold that down for 1 second.
Wow.
1738.
Check.
Yes, sir.
Damn, I love my voice too. I just got used to my shit. You ever hear yourself talk? Like it kind of throw you off initially, but when you podcast 4 times a week, like you start to fall in love with yourself. So, love. The women's POV, man. Would not be what it was if it wasn't for this cockeyed, bow-legged, pigeon-toed nigga to my right. So shout out to her, man. Make some noise for love. I grew up with Mary Berry. I basically raised her. I didn't do a great job. Make some love once again for Mary Berry. Saying we went to school together, man. She been holding her shit down, grinding, making her way and all that. Please make some love, make some noise for Tay once again.
It's a pleasure, bro.
My wife is here. Yeah, I don't know. I love her. That's it.
I didn't see her.
She right here. She looking decent.
You don't need to see it.
10-15, that's diabolical. Nigga say, yo, Sway, get that light-skinned nigga. Hey, man, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, man. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I got a question, man. I assembled this panel specifically for this question, in regards to the dating market specifically. And the question I came up with is more like a true or false, and then we'll go through it, all right? But true or false, women's unrealistic, delusional expectations have fucked the dating market up.
True.
Put a 1 in the chat, that's true. Love. Love. You tell me.
Can y'all hear me? Check. No, my mic's not on.
Check. You can tune in a little bit. Just check it.
Now you hear me? Thank you. I can myself.
Good. Yeah, so when I thought of the word delusion, you popped in my head. So I was just wondering, man. Y'all unrealistic expectations have sullied the market. What say you?
I don't believe that at all. You already know how I feel. I believe that we as women respond to the actions of a man. Because ultimately we want your attention, your affection. We want things from you. So it's, for every action there's a reaction. So we're reacting to your action. So we didn't sell it. We just reacted to y'all. So if anything, y'all selling it. Honestly.
We mess it up how?
So y'all messed it up by, y'all tricking. Like y'all really been tricking. For real. You really don't know. Tricking.
No.
Proud. Man, the audience is the audience.
Oh, this might be risky, right?
Yes, sir.
So, minority.
Majority minority.
Of men be tricking?
Yeah.
Majority.
Crazy. Out here.
Majority.
Most of us get it for the pre-ski. Okay? $3.99. For the $3.99, most of us, especially the DABG, 6'5", 275, motherfucking, tall as some chocolate type shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to the light skinned niggas. You got the light skinned celebration here too. You know what I mean? So we don't talk about. No, most niggas not paying for pussy.
So as I was saying, the men messed it up because y'all be tricking.
How does
so we
tricking mess up the market?
So
Well, the reason why I ask you that is since time immemorial, right? Women have been connecting themselves to men that have means, right? Anytime a father would marry his daughter to a man, he had to have something to be able to provide and protect. You seen Braveheart, no?
I did see Braveheart.
They made sure that the king and queen that got together had resources that align with each other so they could be more successful.
To build. Mm-hmm.
So you saying that men that have means and then show they women love, you call them a trick. You doing them a disservice.
So no, you talking about 1,000 years. I'm talking about now in today's dating market. And I didn't live 1,000 years ago. I'm living now.
Okay.
I'm dating now. So I'm talking about now.
Okay.
And now, men and women are not bringing their resources together to build. Men are really sitting around here tricking right now. And let me explain. And so what they're doing is, they're putting themselves out there like, this is what I offer you is money. I offer you money, this is all I got to offer. And then when women react in kind and your money runs out, now we're the bad guys. But it's like, we reacted to what you presented to us.
Okay, but the question would be, so how is so many niggas dusty, crusty, musty, broke, and all of these
Who said that? Who said that?
The majority of black women.
But you're talking to me, right?
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
And
so it's not, you can't just use your anecdotal experience in your
right, and I don't hear in my circle, I don't hear men are dusty, crusty, which say broke, dusty, crusty.
Dusty, crusty, musty. That's the
musty,
majority of
whatever.
The whole thing for black men aren't. So.
Yeah, and so what's your question? Like, what
so we go back in the history of this. We heard you say you're a very, very high earning woman, correct?
I am.
All right, so you're a very high earning woman that's able to provide for herself and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So what you're saying is, you have dealt with any men that have not been at your level or below?
I have.
All right, so that's what you're saying. So
I didn't, but he wasn't dusty, crusty, musty, and whatever you said.
Okay, well,
whatever.
I got you. I'm not saying he is, or they are, or whoever. What I'm asking is this. So if a man is at your level, how is he able to trick? If he's below your level, how is he able to trick?
But you're making it about me. I
I didn't make it about you. You said it.
I did not. You brought up. You said you're saying you. No. I answered his question. He said, "Did women mess with the dating market?" I said no. I said men did.
Yeah, but then
And then
you personalize it.
how did I first? Tell me how I personalize it.
So you literally
Recall.
oh, well, help that.
No, you got it. You started to interject. You got it right there. No.
Okay, so I got you. So when you said, I'm talking about my experience, I said, hey, you're speaking for the majority of that. You said no. You said no. No is no in every language.
Just come on with it.
Okay, no is no in every language. Universal. No is universal.
Well,
okay?
so let me ask this, right? Let me ask this because, well, the one thing you said is we're not talking about women, we're talking about you, right? So he's simply asking if you dealt with men that are on a lower tier than you, how are they tricked?
So
You would be, right?
I wasn't tricking.
No?
No, I wasn't tricking.
Okay. So how would they be tricked? Because the tables
I was
have
talking about
turned.
the majority. I was talking about the majority of
Okay, you
women.
said you specifically.
I brought up specific
Well,
examples.
Yeah, let's unpersonalize
But-
it. Let's not. Don't.
That's
Well,
fine.
Ms. Fantastic, let me see if I can still man one of her points in a way, right?
You
So,
know what? I hear you.
still man,
Still, man.
right? So stanza, essentially what she's speaking to is the hypergamous nature of women, right? So, if you don't have the means and he does, right? And we create that environment, can you be mad at her if she move on because the nigga can offer better shit than you can?
Nah, we're always looking for the best deal. You know, back to your question, when you said the women mess up the dating market, it's not just financially, it's also mentally too. Because I think financially, women want the best options, but also they want a dude that you know he ain't shit, but you want him to behave like he's shit.
Can you hear him well?
Mic on?
No, it's microphone.
Yeah, turn your mic on.
Hey, y'all put Jay Stans in the bathroom.
No, you would. Go ahead. You turn it on. That's a battery.
So,
Oh, that's
right.
all.
You good now? Yeah, Mike Joe? Yep, so what she's speaking to is the hypergamous nature of women, right? So if women are always looking for the best deal, all right, what's another man offers a better deal than you, are you even mad at her at that point?
No, I ain't mad at nothing. When I understand the game, though, like I said, that's the point. Like, that's your question. Women want the best deal financially, but also want the best deal visually and mentally. They want a man that got all the means, but they also want a man, he's 6'8", he look good, he fine, but you know he ain't shit. You didn't get to know his character. And then you wonder why your relationship messed up. You didn't get to know the man, you just saw what he had. You didn't get to know who he was, what's his principles, what he stand on,
Okay.
what he about. You just looking at what he got, and you wonder why you in a bad situation, even though he got the financial that you want.
So they essentially looking at aesthetics and how much money he
And
got in his
what he
life.
got instead of who he is.
So Tay, frankly, what you got to say for yourself?
I don't like it. First of all, I don't look at a man's money to determine his
Why you say that?
or whatever. Because I don't like that narrative that all women are looking to see how much a man makes.
Okay.
Because it doesn't matter to me how much you make. As long as you
So,
can take care of yourself and maintain your own life, talk about it.
So So what you looking for, Tay?
dating,
So
oh,
tell us what
I'm
you're
sorry, he
looking
asked me a question.
for.
When I'm dating in real life, that's my type. I'm looking to make sure that the man can take care of himself because I'm not looking to do that. I can take care of myself. So, but if we're talking about we're getting serious and we're joining our lives, then it's another conversation.
What's
We
the
talk about finance.
Well, let me ask you: are you dating casually?
What's that?
Like, are you maybe having sex if you like
Oh
how
no,
you
I'm not having sex with anyone, but I'm dating.
So you looking to take
Without
somebody
sex.
personal?
What do you mean?
Like you want to be on some huggy bitch shit?
Yeah, I want honey bear shit.
Alright, so now that we know that you're dating with intention,
Right.
does this money matter?
The money matters, but only if it's enough to sustain his life. Like that's the bare minimum or the bar for me.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, he's not me.
For
For me, that's the bar because I'm not looking to take care of another person.
but hold on,
I already take
hold
care
on.
of enough people.
You're dating without sex?
I am.
Wow, look,
I'm sorry, we got problems.
niggas are losers.
Wait. So he says, if you're dating without sex, the niggas that you're dating are losers.
Losers? They're
Yeah.
fucking losers.
Double down.
I'm gonna go to the light skin delegation. How many?
Why? So explain to me why they're losers. Because they're not getting sex from me?
That's a foodie date.
What does that mean?
Using him for a meal.
I'm not using him for that. I mean, I'm not using him for anything. Sir, because I can pay for my own food.
You know men want
What I want to do is get to know that man. What I want to do is get to know his intentions for me. What I want to do is know his goals for life.
Yeah, but okay.
So that's what we're talking about.
Okay, so let's walk it down. Say, so tell you. So,
Okay, alright.
are these men taking you on coffee dates or are they taking you to Nobu?
Taking me who?
Nobu.
Well, I live in there, so no, they're not taking me to Nobu.
Huh?
I live in DC.
I'm sorry. Okay, well, are they taking you to a nice restaurant or are they taking you on some quick fast
I
type
mean,
shit?
all the in between.
So everything. So
Anything
from
from a
the.
coffee date to a dinner date.
So you're
Yes.
cool. You personally are cool with a coffee date.
I am.
Okay, that's
We can
great.
be there.
That's rare. That's rare.
Because whatever
That's
it is,
great.
when I'm dating, we're meeting.
Okay, cool.
We're
I got
meeting
you.
somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, so again, so for the man that's taking you to the high class
I'm
establishment.
meeting him. He ain't taking me nowhere.
Huh?
I'm meeting him there. He's not taking me anywhere.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, is he paying for it or you guys are doing Dutch?
It depends on the man. But I've had Dutch and I've had a man pay for it. So
Okay, so can we accept the point that the point is most of these pole assholes out here trying to have a man pay for the date.
But I don't need that, sir.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So
I'm
you
saying
actually gotta personalize it. That's what I'm saying.
We got a so what?
Well, it is personalized. He asked me so
Talk
personal.
that shit, man.
Like, so what? If a nigga wanna pay for some shit, let him pay for some shit. So what? Like, if you got him, yeah, stop him when he wants to pay.
Yeah, but I'm not paying.
But
That's
if
what
I
I'm
pay
saying.
for our niggas,
So is he paying? Is he paying for it? So at deep down, both y'all are women, right?
it don't matter.
So check me out. So hold on. So you guys have had relationships in the past, correct?
Listen, what bad relationship?
Relationships. No, I didn't say bad. I said relationships. I'm trying to take it. I ain't trying to say. I'm saying relationships. Okay. So the man that you ended up having a serious relationship with, okay, you clearly knew at some point in time he was doing all these things to impress you to have a serious relationship, correct?
I mean, it could be himself.
Okay, so at the end of the day, you know that what a man is doing is getting to the point of getting either serious with you, or at the very least, like I said, every serious relationship involves sex, correct?
So you're saying a man can't be serious without sex? Is that
Yes,
what you're
I'm saying that.
Wow.
As a man, hold on,
You
as a
saying
born
that
man, hold on, wait, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. As a born man, yes. Motherfucker, listen. If I be serious, go ahead.
But as a born woman, you don't have to give a nigga shit for a nigga to do some shit. And the thing about it is, y'all niggas is not telling y'all that. Y'all friends is not having these discussions and powwows with y'all because they doing shit for real.
Yeah, those are the weak
niggas really
niggas.
giving shit for free. Like y'all don't even get that. Y'all don't even see that.
So hold on. So hey, and again, you know, no disrespect. You got before you got married, before you got into any fucking relationship.
Okay.
You ever fucked a nigga off the strength?
Hell yeah.
I did.
Like you fucking niggas off the strength.
Okay, and niggas gonna do shit for me off the strength. If I don't fuck them, they still gonna do shit.
Yeah, but this, you're not fucking the niggas. So Mary, walk with me. Mary, walk with me, right? We agreeing, bro. Listen what I'm saying. The niggas you don't like, but do shit for you for free, you fucking with it. And I'm not even blaming you. I'm not saying there's something wrong with you. I'm saying it's wrong with the niggas. The niggas you really like, though, they ain't gotta do shit. You fucking them because you like what they look like. Like you said. But they show up. Thank you.
But there's nothing wrong with that, though.
I'm not saying it's wrong sometimes. Give me a green. I'm not saying it's wrong.
Let's do this. What it is, right, you have rules, and y'all heard this cliche a million times, right? You have rules for the niggas you don't like.
Shout to hell.
Give me one.
Hey, hold on. This nigga ain't on the DJ booth. Somebody hit the horns. Hit the horns, nigga.
You have rules for the niggas that you don't like. That means that, like, if you don't fit your criteria, and here's the thing for women, your criteria is largely aesthetic, just like art, right? And I think that that needs to be said a little bit louder.
Yeah, that's everybody, I think.
Hold on, so let me ask you a question now. So have y'all ever met a nigga that's like, he never gonna get this pussy? Never. No matter what he does.
And then you go out.
So hold on, wait. Say it again?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's a nigga you know. Just hold on,
But
but now listen, Tay. You knew the nigga wasn't gonna never get the pussy. The nigga can create the fucking time travel. The nigga can invent time travel. He's not gonna get the box.
But that's how I saw it.
Listen. What y'all not realizing, bro? We not disagreeing. Let me say we not disagreeing. What we telling you though is, hey, listen, that you're not liking this facts. Say, no matter what this nigga do, he's not gonna get a pussy, but you still gonna take that free meal. You still gonna take the free shit.
Nah, but think about this now. Think about this.
That we had that same sentiment about, that I've had sentiment about, and getting to know him and going out and still talking to him because I saw something attractive about him, and he did get it. So I can go into something with the mindset like,
okay, hold on, hey. Majority, minority.
But listen, majority of the time, we don't like y'all niggas up front. Majority of the time, we don't like y'all up front. We don't like y'all. Like majority of the time, we don't like y'all up front. Like that's real shit. A minority of the time, we like y'all up front and we gonna fuck. But majority of the time, we don't like none of y'all niggas up front. Because there's something in what's up. But what's up, 10% of y'all hit the criteria, right? So the other 90%, we don't even fuck with for real. Like you know what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
We don't like y'all.
I'm listening. So you saying the majority of niggas that get access to
Yo, hold it down. Baseline this. I don't think y'all hear what y'all saying. And I just did a show and said, but just let them talk.
Exactly.
Because what you saying is you dating way more niggas that you have no intention at all for.
I'm saying,
and you hold your horses down. And you allow him to spend money, do this and that. He got Chili's, he buying gas and all that. He buying cereal for the kids and all that. Right?
That ain't his. Hold on, nigga. Wait. That ain't his.
shut the fuck up.
Like you saying, men fucked it up with tricking, but the truth is, that's more like prostitution.
Oh, wow.
Right? If you offering yourself up, right, only for means, because you have no real intentions, what else is it?
But you automatically assume that.
I'm not assuming, I'm listening to what you're saying.
No, because
I'm saying, y'all, we grow to y'all. You get what I'm saying? So a majority of the time,
You don't like the
what's
majority of it.
what's available, we may not be all, oh my God, I'm just gonna give it up front. We don't feel that way initially. it does lead to that because we get to know you, we take our time, we go on dates, things like that. But I'm saying initially, no, we not just being like, oh, I like you, I'm about to give you some pussy. Like that's not a majority.
I know, I like the young fellas.
We grow to y'all just like y'all grow to us. We grow to y'all. We grow to like y'all. We go on dates with y'all. Even if we don't like y'all, a lot of times, believe it or not, a lot of women are with niggas that they didn't find attractive at first, but we grow to y'all. They start to like y'all.
Okay, but then y'all say,
it's not like we, but my thing is like we're not using y'all. We're not using y'all. They eventually we wasn't feeling it.
okay, wait. So this woman that's
Because y'all niggas been ugly for real. Like, I'm saying,
Look, check. So Master C, you've been chilling.
Yeah.
What you think?
Well, I've been trying to figure out what this conversation is.
Right.
So, a lot of this I just can't relate to, so I haven't chimed in. These sound like ugly nigga problems. Go back to the original question you were asking if women are. The original question was what?
Yeah, so if women sully the dating market.
Yeah, so I think both men and women are responsible for messing up the dating market right now. I think both people are playing a role.
Who's more responsible?
Who's more responsible? That's a tough question. Maybe I would lean towards the women, probably. But
Wow.
Because
men are leaders.
I got a nice smile.
Men are leaders.
Wait. Let them talk. So why the women?
So I think women, a big part of I think what's wrong with the dating market is the unrealistic expectations that women have that they bring to the dating market. I feel like that really has done harm to the dating market more so than even the stuff that the men do, which is spending money tricking and stuff like that. That brings harm to the dating market as well. But I think women have unrealistic expectations of men and stuff like that does more harm. So
Do you think that the majority of women are being, the majority of men are being abused in the dating market, like what was being alluded to?
I think
being used for.
If you get used and abused, that's on you, man. You gotta.
Do you think? Well, let me ask you a question.
People can only do it to a lot of them.
100%. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that the majority of men are being abused in the dating market?
Majority?
You're a victim.
Let me just ask you one more question. Do you think that the majority of men are being abused in the dating market?
It was the same question. I'm glad somebody class. I would say the majority, no.
Majority, no?
No.
Why?
I think there are, a segment of men who are getting abused, but those are men who are probably trying to shoot above their range, and they end up getting taken advantage of. So that's a dude a 4 who's trying to get with a chick who's an 8, and he's getting abused. But if he was, smarter and dated a 4 like him, then he wouldn't have that problem.
Okay, now reconcile that with you saying women have fucked up the dating market more.
Oh, so then so the dating market's a big thing. So I think the reconciliation for that would be, women come into the thing with unrealistic expectations. They want a dude who's tall, they got money, and you gotta have this, and you gotta have that. And I think that that's just done a lot of damage to dating, the unrealistic expectations, and they can't pull that. If you could pull that, then that's cool. But the reason you don't have nobody, the reason you're single, is because you can't pull it. You can't pull the thing.
Let me ask you a question. Are the 4s asking for the same thing the 8s are?
No.
Women. Are the 4s asking for the same thing the 8s are? So take this walk with me, right? So if the 4s are asking for the same thing the 8s are, and now you're saying a dude who's a 4 shooting for a 6, but he getting the same results if he's shooting for a 4, because they all got the same mentality. How can it be his fault?
Shout out to the 49ers.
So then I would say, so now you put it that way, I would say no, the four women are not asking for the same thing as the 8 women.
You put it like that because you don't want to just concede?
I don't like to lose the point, so no. Nah, but in all seriousness, no, I don't think women who are boys are like demanding like these. They have expectations to probably exceed what they have to offer, but not the same as the eights. The eights are out of here.
Okay, so you're saying they're still delusional, but
yeah,
they're not asking for a 9.
So this is the crazy part, right? So the 666.
Hold on. She got a question. You said why is it
Why
delusional?
is it delusional for a woman to ask for what she wants?
Because she looked like T.D. Jakes.
So.
Now we got that out the way.
So she can look poorly to you, but she still has other things to offer.
No.
So we can have a real conversation.
Yeah, I'm having a real conversation. I'm speaking to men. Men, you need
But
first.
we're talking.
I'm talking. We listen.
Now, what's generally speaking most important to men?
Sex, right?
No, I'm saying in terms of the woman. What do you mean? So, like, what's the number one thing?
How she looks. If she's feminine, how
Okay,
she looks.
so if this how she looks, if she look like T.D. Jakes, and she's asking for things that from the same thing women ask for that look like who's still Kelly Rowland still?
Maya, nigga, Maya. The T.D. Jakes hoes is asking for Maya fucking standards.
But that wasn't my question.
All right, go ahead.
I said women that are fours aren't asking what Ace are asking. What I was saying, a woman that's a four still has the right to ask for things, even though she's a four. She's allowed to ask for respect. She's still allowed to ask for protection. She's still allowed to ask for providing. Like, she's still allowed to ask for those things.
But she's gonna get it because you niggas still be giving the fours the same attention that you give the eights.
No, be giving them dick.
Y'all still either way. Y'all giving the fours and you giving the eights.
See, now we're not gonna allow y'all to do this.
Y'all giving
Niggas get fours, dick, and
y'all giving the fours the same thing you giving the eights.
Let me tell you two.
One at a time.
Because the majority of you niggas is fucking fours because y'all fours.
I'm not disagreeing with you. This is what I'm telling you. A poor bitch, her hours are between motherfucking 2 a.m. and 5 a.m.
But the thing about it is, the poor bitch, she ain't because of you niggas.
She gotta be out before the trash man comes. She gotta be out the plan before the trash man picks up the trash.
The poor bitch, she ain't because of you
That's her
niggas.
fault.
It's because of you niggas that the poor bitch,
That's
she
her
ain't.
fault.
Let's walk that down though.
Like,
Here's what's on the table
y'all
right
be giving
now.
these fours all this fucking hype.
No, they give dick. You see no fucking up. Dick, that's it.
Y'all be buttering a bitch up because
No, they don't.
spicy on the night. Like, come
Wait a second.
on.
Let me stop you.
Alright.
So here's what she's saying. Even though no matter how many times we tell women, no matter how many times we tell women that sex is just sex, they're not seeing it as just sex. They're seeing it as value. They're adding it to their take of dopamine hits. Right? So when you fuck them, when you talk to them, when you buy them food and all that, they think that you like them, and the niggas that they actually qualify for, they curving them because they say, no, I just fucked a nigga that's a 9. So is there accountability on men if that's happening?
Yes.
Yes.
But that's a fact.
All right, that's what I need. That's what I want. I want Jay Stanley to respond.
Alright, I'm holding
Here's what I want. I want y'all to say if men have to be accountable for that. I want on the count of 3 you say 1. Then I'm gonna ask again. On the count of 3 you say 2. Are men responsible for that in some capacity? 1, 2, 3.
1.
Are men responsible for that in some capacity? Now you say 2 this time. 1, 2, 3.
2.
It's 2, no?
No child left behind.
So the men majority said 1. The men majority said 2.
That's all to say.
And
It's about half and
maybe
half.
she yelled out 2. But her voice sounded like she needed a tongue, so. So,
You love me.
what you think?
Nah, it's like a 50-50. It's like men are accountable, but also women. If you know a man like bring me over at 2 a.m., you know what time it is. I ain't tell you I'm broad day yet.
But they don't. But they don't.
And you leave my house with a
Bullshit.
I don't think, bro, they not.
Bullshit. No. Stop trying to hit him. Listen. The young fella's telling you, listen. Women know, thank you. Women know. You know where you stand. Right? So when a woman walks into a room, now I'm asking ladies, respectfully. What's the most important motherfucking quality that a woman can have? What's the most important quality? I'm asking y'all. Ladies. Huh?
Y'all want feminine?
No, want beauty. Beauty.
Oh, y'all want
The finest bitch, the baddest bitch, the bitch that's gonna break necks. Okay? When you walk in the room, that's what every man wants. Y'all know that. So when a woman walks in the room, she immediately fucking assesses where she's at on the fucking beauty standard. She knows. Okay? And she acts accordingly.
But where y'all fuck it up is that y'all still fucking the 2s and the 8s. The same nigga is fucking the 2s and the 8s, so why would the 2 feel like she an 8 if you still fucking the 8?
Because the 2 only get throw babies.
It don't matter.
The 2 only get throw
It don't
action. She's
matter.
not even
All
getting
she seeing is that you still fucking her and fucking the other bitch. It don't matter. That's your fault.
This one does that.
That's your fault.
So listen, this is a real kid.
That's your fault. What you see where you coming from? You see where you coming from, right? But at the end of the day, either way, you still giving both bitches the dick. So it don't matter. So the bitch at the 2 gonna feel like she an 8.
No, but listen, I'm talking about.
Say that shit all the time.
But she knows
Stop making these bitches that are not shit feel like they up here.
But you're making an argument about the truth, right? But we also agree that women are delusional. Right?
I feel you, but even in their delusion, there's reality. That's what women won't admit.
No, by proxy of it being delusional, it's not reality.
No, it's still delusion in reality. I motherfucking say, hey, I'm a hooper, I can play ball. I know I can't beat fucking LeBron James. I know that shit.
But you say you can beat LeBron James.
No, I'm not.
The other thing about it is if they put you on the court with LeBron James, are you not going to think that you might have a chance?
I have to. Okay, so listen. Let me break it down for you since you're talking about, you know what I mean? So thank you. I know I'm not, but I have to lie to myself to say that I'm deserving to be here.
So you still
So
think you
hold
got
on.
a
So
chance?
this I'm saying, but I know the reality. This is LeBron James. So when fucking, hold on. So when Bernice Burgos walk in the fucking room, bitch, you're Bertha. You're Bertha, bitch. You know your name is Bertha. You're not fucking with her. I'm giving you dick. She get dick and everything else.
But she still thinks she got a chance.
No,
because
she
she's in
don't.
the same room.
No, she
Like,
don't.
she's in the same room, so she still thinks she got a chance. Yes, she do.
That's bad.
Yes, she do.
She knows
That's
that.
the problem with you niggas. You niggas keep putting these tools in the bitch in the room with the 8.
No, we
And then
not.
you got some shit going. Yes, it is. That's your problem. That's your niggas'
Think about
problem.
this. Think about this.
I'm the fuck on.
Danzy, think about this, right? Hold it down. Think about this. Because this is what she gonna say. Let's say them 2 get in an argument. She gonna say,
I still fucked your nigga. That's it. That's it. You an 8, but we being a 2. I still fucked your nigga. So really? I'm saying, yo, I still fucked your nigga.
Here's the thing. This is how they are. She's telling you.
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing. But I'm fucking Bernice Burgos and I'm fucking Bertha. What I'm gonna tell Bernice Burgos? I don't know this hoe. I don't know this bitch. I know who she is. She lying. She got it.
She gonna name that birthmark you got on.
It don't matter.
And your left cheek. She gonna be like,
I post shit on Instagram. Goddamn. Fuck out of here. I don't know.
he got a star on his left cheek.
I
I fucked that nigga. He got a curve in his dick. I fucked that nigga.
That's 80% of men.
Hold it down. So,
Look
Why do you think that's bad logic?
So, Mary's putting like value on the fact that she got fucked, which is like she's like, oh, I fucked a nigga, so who cares?
But they all do.
Yeah, but that's like if you don't observe men throughout history, men will fuck damn near anything. So saying that you got fucked by somebody else's man means absolutely nothing. That doesn't do will smash anything, right? So like. It's just pointless. Like, so going around bragging, oh, I fucked your man.
But here's the crux of the matter, right? They're tying value to sex, even though we in our heads are saying it's just sex.
But they've already seen that men will fuck anything.
But wait,
so why would you tie any value to
wait, take this walk with me, right? And so since they're adding value to it, right? And now we're looking at the dating market being messed up. What needs to change so they can thoroughly understand that act doesn't have value, or do we need to change our modus operandi?
You can't. So the key word that you brought up earlier was delusion, right? Because they've already seen throughout time that act doesn't mean anything to us, but they keep thinking that it does. So that's delusion, right? So we can't change delusion and we can't do anything about it.
But why don't you stop fucking the two? Stop fucking the two. Why you gotta come down to us being delusional if y'all don't stop fucking these bitches at two?
I can fuck with them I want.
Let me get
Like the original question.
Y'all want an excuse for fucking anything.
No, I got some more. I got nothing better than you. Something better than nothing. Why
And this is why, and the lack of accountability on the kind of men tonight is on full display.
It's not.
Like there has been a valid point made by Mary. A valid point has been made by Mary and him. He said, they both said, how do you change it if you don't want a 2 thinking that she's an 8, puts up on the same level as an 8? What are you going to do about it?
Stop fucking the two.
No, what are y'all going to do to improve the dating?
I'm not gonna stop fucking her. That's not what I'm doing.
But accountability and the problem lies on your shoulders. What I said from the door an hour ago.
I can communicate to you. I can tell you what you want.
But you're not going to do that. Be real. You're not going to do that.
I can show you.
You're not going to do that.
When I don't call you back tomorrow,
Okay, so anyway.
First of all, the majority of niggas is fucking twos anyway.
You said some niggas stop fucking.
Yo, check. Hold it down.
So we actually get to a really good place to level set the conversation. I said the majority of niggas are fucking unattractive women, basically. Saying twos, but fours and low. Twos and fews, fours and low, right? That's what y'all saying. We agree on that. We don't argue with that.
Yeah, the majority, they fucking average bitches.
I got you.
It's cool, but nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Again, most people are average, right? Most people are average or below, right?
Right.
So the highly attractive people are very few and far between. Okay? So you're shaming men for, again, the biological imperative that men fucking have, unlike women have. Men want to have sex, right? We agree, correct? Men's main goal in dealing with a woman is sex. No man walks up to a woman and hopes, I want to be your friend. On some Barney type shit. No, he want that portrait, okay? He want that motherfucking box. So understanding that a man's main fucking goal, be it casual or serious relationship in marriage, is sex. How and why can you penalize a man for that? You can't do it.
But my thing is, I'm not saying that you can't penalize a man, but don't penalize a woman for being delusional because you decided to fuck her too in the process.
Well, no,
you know what I'm saying? So it's not a woman's fault that you decided, you being a man of your standard or wherever you're at, that you decided to fuck her too when you can fuck 8. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to call us delusional because we the 2 that's acting crazy, and it's like, oh, I don't want to with you. But it's like, if you the 9 that's fucking the 2, it's like, why wouldn't I be delusional? That's not our fault.
I mean, but then she got a good mouth. That mouth is spectacular.
Okay, which is cool. Which is cool.
Wait, hold on.
But that's your decision.
So, Mary, another thing that comes with this, you come to find out. The finer the bitch, the worse the pussy. The finer the bitch, the worse the pussy. She ain't got to do that. Oh, wait.
But again, you feel me? So stop blaming the woman for being delusional.
Yeah, we're gonna do real life super chats. Y'all got anything y'all want to add on? Anybody got something they want to say?
It's a chill.
Add on.
I just want to see what he got to say, and then we'll get a couple super chats.
I was just curious as to why. Like, why do you think that just because a guy fucks you, that now you're an 8? Like, why you think if an 8 fucks you, then you're now an 8? Why do you think that?
Because if a man of whatever caliber, say the man is like a 7.
Yes.
If you're fucking a 2 and he's fucking an 8, you're gonna feel like you're on some kind of level
Why?
with her.
Give me a why.
Because because that's just what it is.
No,
I don't like. She don't have the right word.
So do you feel like you're if a
hold on, Mary. It's the results, right? So we often predicate everything off the results. So if she can get the same access to that man that the 8 can, then she's gonna comparatively say I have the same result.
No. So that's just a portion of the access though. So she just got the fucking part. She didn't get the dating part. She didn't get none of the. She don't get the girlfriend part. She don't get the Thanksgiving, the Christmas part. She didn't get none of that shit. All she got was dick.
but y'all still not doing that with the 8.
Why did you get the dick and then jump to now I'm at 8 because I got some dick?
Because y'all hold sex to a higher level.
No, we don't. No, we
No.
don't. No.
You just said it. You just said it. Y'all just said it. Sex is up here. Y'all said sex is a priority. Y'all said sex is the main
Yeah. So
thing.
Mary, what they're saying is to have sex with a man is a very, very low bar.
Very.
But that's their main focus though. They also did say that's their main focus.
Wait. Well, let me explain it, right? So the biological imperative is to have sex.
Right.
So men want to have sex.
They don't give a fuck about nothing else. I get that part.
Right? So now that you know that, to have sex with a man is a very, very low bar. So now that you understand that, right, if there's a consensus with the brothers, what is your reply?
But what I'm saying is...
No. What is your reply? So now that you know sex is a very, very low bar for the consensus of the brothers, what is your reply to that?
My reply is still, you're looking at it from a woman's point of view, again, because men are women.
Now that you know, though, what is your reply?
First of all, I don't give a fuck. But for the women that are twos and shit like that, what I'm saying is, again, you're still making them feel like they're in that category with the woman that's an 8.
But you do, so you do concede that they are delusional?
Yeah, how is it delusional? You need to be telling bitches anything.
That's a different argument. What they're saying is sex is a very low bar, right? Do you agree that men will fuck
But how
anything?
many women have actually accepted the fact
Well, let me just ask you a question.
sex
You
is a
agree
low bar
that
to
you agree that men will fuck anything?
Do I agree with men fucking? Yeah.
Okay, so you agree that that's a low bar by proxy.
Yeah.
Okay, so women adding a whole bunch of value to having sex with a man, you would agree that that would be delusional since you know it's a low bar.
Maybe we're more than that though.
What do you think about my question?
I think that question is good shit.
Yeah.
Because
So what's your answer?
I mean, yes.
Would you agree that that's delusional?
It could be possible, yes.
Could be possible. What is?
It could possible.
Hey man, this might be risky, guys. Stop playing. It sounds like something to me.
I'm not saying bitches are not delusional. What I'm saying is their delusion is not just their fault. Because men have a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you say men feed it, but women also know men don't have sex.
Right. Women can be delusional, but men feed into that delusion.
Yeah, I think
That's what's stupid. If you like 10 niggas wanna fuck me, but no one wanna marry me, so I must be a 10.
What would it
No,
be?
nigga.
It would
That's just stupid logic.
Marriage is not the marriage is
No
not
one wanna be a boyfriend. No one
that's
wants to be a
real. Eight
man.
are even getting married. Eight are getting wiped. Nine are getting wiped. 10 are getting wiped. That's not even, you can't use that as a bar. Like, so you going married. So what? And you still get cheated on. You still get treated like crap. So that marriage isn't even the bar anymore.
Wait. So,
Don't use that as like the regular.
So I got a question, Lord. This is extremely interesting you saying this now. So are you saying that women have, I guess, decreased the value of marriage because they're not? I'm asking.
Men have. No, men have.
Okay, but what?
Men have decreased the value of marriage.
What incentive does a man have to have value in marriage if he holds all the risk and none of the benefit?
What value does men have in marriage?
Yeah.
You have to ask yourself that.
Well,
What do you mean? Honestly, I'm not
Somebody
sure
said
I
we're
got
not, I don't know what
time.
it
I'm
is.
not sure, honestly. I'm being very clear.
Clearly not. That's what I'm saying.
No. Listen, I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
I'm very sincere right now.
Okay.
My statement was, because you said, Corey said it, women aren't even getting, twos aren't getting wiped, but they're having sex. So often I should show you that that means nothing. And I said, even 8 to 9 to 10 aren't even getting married. And even if you do get married, that does not mean that you've arrived or reached this Shangri-La paradise state. Right? That's all I said. And then you came back and said, say it one more time.
Marriage is work.
Marriage is absolutely work, but it's not. But what I'm saying is, don't put it as, I was relating it to what Master C said. Just because a woman is not getting wiped or getting married does not mean she's lesser than a woman that is getting married or getting wiped.
That's what we're asking.
Because there are even 8s and 9s that aren't getting wiped.
Okay,
And so 2s, so all twos through 9s are in the same boat. If you're saying marriage,
so let's go back.
that's
I got
the
you.
pinnacle.
I'm agreeing with you. So let's go back to what we said
So
earlier.
now I want to tie that all to what
Let's
you're
go back.
about.
I got you. So like I said, 8 and 9 aren't getting fucking married because again, they lose money if they get married, right? They lose the benefit of getting married. If you're a
because they're getting money.
exactly, you're fine to get multiple
Okay.
sources of
All right.
income with multiple fucking men and deal with multiple men because you're the highest attractive women in the fucking group. You're cool. You can deal with any man you want to deal with.
So she's still an 8 or a 9 if she's basically a prostitute? I'm asking.
I mean, yeah, she's still. I mean, 8 and 9 is dealt off of looks alone. Looks alone. Niggas don't care.
Okay.
You know how many of these
That's
chicks
the
out?
point. Okay. I don't want to stay there, but okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what's the name?
Renner?
Drea, right? Drea.
She's not a regular.
How she exactly? You proving my point. She's
You
still
know,
an 8 or 9.
I didn't know how to stay
She's
there.
an 8 or 9. So Drea, Drea's an 8 or 9. Regardless of being a hoe.
Okay, I don't want to stay there. Go on to your next.
So what I'm saying is this: the highly attractive women, it doesn't benefit them to get married because now they take themselves out of the pool of highly attractive and highly earning men. So what they're going to do is they're going to play as many things as they do until they start to decline, and that's when they get married. They get married around 50 or older when their beauty declines. And now you get a simp. Hold on. You benefited from the rich niggas and the poppin' niggas and all this other shit up until your beauty starts to decline. So now you get to maintain yourself after you lived the perfect fucking life and had all of the trips, all of the money, all of the Birkin bags, all of the bullshit, right? And now you get to fucking settle down with Ernest the electrician, okay? At fucking 50. Alright? And you know what Ernest the electrician does? Ernest the electrician.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ernest the electrician pays for your child's college with Pookie and Ray Ray in the mix.
So he's just saying that the 8s, 9s, and 10s, they're not getting married because they're choosing not to.
Okay, pause. Since you
They're
want to stay there.
milking the market.
Since you want to stay there, I didn't want to stay there. I wanted you to go to the other point. I guess you didn't have another point. But let's stay at that.
I got
Hold
one
on,
for two.
I wasn't being nasty. I'm not being nasty.
Cool.
If you want to, we stayed there, we're gonna stay there then. If these 8s and 9s or 10s are not getting married because, you know, they would lose their income basically, why do y'all men go after them then?
Because they're 8,
Go
9,
after
and 10s.
No.
They look good.
No. If you want a wife, then you should go after the 4s and 6s. Using your logic, go after the 4s and 6s and the 7s then. Because they're the 5s then.
Who the hell
And
is
the 8s, 9s, and 10s.
No, but you don't have to attack that shit, right? So remember,
Don't attack my point.
replying to what you're saying specifically. Right? So what the brother said earlier was the conduct is the same from the 4s to the 9s and 10s because they live in the realm of delusion. So that point is moot, right?
His
So-
point wasn't moot though.
No, what I'm saying is if all the conduct is the same, why not go for the prettiest one?
Because the 8s and the 9s and 10s are more hypergamous, as you say, because they're going to not stay with you. They're going to go with the next guy that has more money. You might want to stay with the 6 because the 6 is like, or the 4, whatever.
No.
So stay with them.
So let's pause real quick. Now, baby, that's a whole lot of fucking distance between the 6 and the 4, baby. First of all. Okay, the 6 and the 4
Are you hearing my point though?
I got your point, but this is what I'm talking about. So we're talking about.
Choose the 6 then.
We're talking about moderately attractive women. Most men are cool with a 6.
Forget about the 4. Let's do
I got you.
6.
So if we're talking about a 6, though, it's not a problem. We're going to agree on everything. Most men want a 6 or a 7. That's ideal. You want a woman that's a little bit above average, right, attractiveness, to marry, and if she fits all of the other criteria, fit, feminine, friendly, all that shit or whatever, what have you, and she's on your program, most men are going to take that all day. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10.
You don't agree.
You don't agree. You got it. Go ahead.
start. If we want to keep the show going, we need to drop a 50 ball. You ready for the super chat?
Yeah, super chat.
Ready? Everybody make some noise, man.
Yo, what's good, baby?
We got 10, 15 in the building. What's
America,
poppin'?
bro.
Damn it. Y'all do the same shit on the panel. Y'all don't say hi.
The Stampede was good, man. I done been all over America, bro. Besides maybe like Connecticut and Maine, you feel me? You the first person I ever heard to say these two words. What the fuck does modus operandi mean?
That's the super chat. It's Latin for mode of operation. It's how one operates, generally speaking.
What makes so bad? This
I love you too, Timothy.
This nigga was in the military. Lord Jesus.
I don't think the Lord or Jesus coming.
Anybody?
All right,
Come on, what
Mike,
up?
Mo.
What's goody?
What's good, Mo? Hey, listen, I don't know what I heard, but I heard somebody say they was in D.C. and they mentioned tricking, and I'm here to tell you, D.C. is not tricking. He is not on that. If it was somebody from Maryland. I promise you. Them niggas was from Maryland. They was not D.C. dudes. They ain't from where I'm from.
Let's pick up the
Right, no, they ain't tripping, nah. Well, I live in Maryland, so I live in P.
Okay, I got a quick question.
Make sure everybody state their name and all that.
Oh, my name is Harrison. How you guys doing?
Harrison, what's poppin'?
So I got a question.
Marcus, put the camera on here.
Sweet. All right. So I have a quick question. Why do we think that the men are the leaders when women are their own leaders? Even when they get in a relationship, they still try to take over ownership of the relationship and take over the relationship at times. So if a woman is independent, she's been taking care of herself, she's been responsible for herself, why she considers that men are leaders when they are followers? Because the only way you can be a leader if you have somebody following you.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's go stanza and then Tech.
Wow.
Get the answer. Stanza first and then Tech. So, Harrison question.
You allow a woman to lead you. Like, you meet a woman and she's on that type of time, you allow her to come in and take over. Me, I'm not allowing a woman to come in and take over nothing. Like, I'm the leader. Of course, I care about my lady and I don't want her to feel comfortable. At the end of the day, I have the final decision. I'm going to make the best decision for both of us.
Okay.
And I feel like women are independent because they have to be, not because they have someone to lead them. When they do come across someone who can lead them, I believe they are smart enough and willing enough to allow them to lead. But I want to kill the narrative that women are independent because we want to be. No, we have to be, because who else is going to do this? Who else is going to take care of me if I don't take care of myself? So.
But isn't that all adults?
I'm independent because I have to be, not because I want to be. Let's be clear.
Yeah, but why do women get credit for some shit you got?
I'm not trying to get no credit.
Well, I'm not saying you. It's not no personal life.
We're not trying to get credit, honey.
Well, no, they actually are though. Women
No,
say
we're doing what we gotta do.
Well, that's what I'm talking. So
Because if the bills aren't paid, who's
I
gonna
got
pay
you.
them?
And I'm
gonna wait on a man to come in my life to pay my
I'm agreeing
mortgage?
with you. I'm not arguing with you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So listen,
Question though.
women always come to me and talk about, I can take care of this by myself. I can do better
No,
by
that's
myself.
not true.
Man, what? Why? Okay, so
Because he's aware that I can take care of myself.
So Tay, so why does it? So Tay, you going 50-50?
Go ahead, you got it.
I'm asking you a question. You got it, boo. I'm asking you a question. Are you going 50-50, Tay?
Am I going 50-50?
Yeah.
On what?
No, if you met a man that he makes the same amount of money as you, are you willing to pay the same money?
Or less money, period.
I'm paying it all, so why wouldn't I pay 50-50?
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So you're the exception, not the rule.
What we talking about me though?
Okay, but y'all keep we can't personalize
me.
it. Of course, that's you. But most women are saying they're unwilling to deal with a man that's not willing to.
That's not true.
No, it's not. It is true. That's one of the things about this.
Okay, well I'm the minority then.
Yeah, but you're the minority, definitely. But the problem is, again, women come to the thing and they want to be praised and applauded for the shit you gotta do. You supposed to pay your own bills. You wrong.
Right.
And then when
right? She's saying that women are adults, right? And so if they're out here in the earth by themselves, they're gonna do all the things that adults do, right? They're gonna lead themselves, right? But the women that are smart, to her, that what she said verbatim, women that are smart are gonna take their subordinate role when the right man comes. So she's saying they're only doing the things because out of necessity, but they don't want to play that role in their own lives. They want a man that they can submit to. It's just a matter of when that man comes. That's what she was saying.
Amen, bro.
Yeah, but okay, so all right, so that man
That's what she's saying.
So what discount does that man have to give you though?
Discount.
Is that what I said? Discount.
No, what's that
Please
mean?
explain.
Very simply.
Elaborate.
Well, y'all niggas stop talking at the same time. I can
This
damn
is now, then we're gonna get the next super chat.
So it's a discount, right? So we're both adults. We both have to take care of ourselves independently, correct? Until we meet each other, right? All right. So once upon we meet each other, we come together, we combine our incomes, we do all these different things, and so on and so forth. Now that cuts your expenses by, a percentage, right? What percentage are you requiring that man to cut your expenses by?
I don't have a requirement. Again, as long as that man can take care of himself, that's my requirement. Because I don't want to take care of you. I don't have any children, and I don't plan on taking care of them. Yeah, I'm fine with 50%, my man. I'd rather pay 50 than 100.
40%?
Yes. How much? I'd rather pay any percent other than 100.
So he can so you're saying 20%.
Whatever the percent.
So 20%.
You're saying that you would be in a relationship with a man that can pay 20% of the bill.
If that's what his income allows, we're going to figure out.
Okay.
Wow.
I guarantee that he's gonna be 8
Listen,
feet
I'm
tall.
a volunteer by day.
That he's gonna be 8 feet tall.
Especially if it's only one pot.
Sway, what's popping?
What up, Bo? I don't know if I need to stand. Hello, everybody.
Just like a light-skinned nigga. Everybody else stand up. This nigga gotta stand up.
Was the camera back there looking at me? You know what I mean? Maybe the only one looks good up here. Anyways, that was pause. 2, I don't think men, because when I was hearing the delusion, right, and we were saying like, so what, whatever. I'm like, women are grown as adults, and when I feel like the men, if we were to flip it with the tricking thing, I don't think men that got a trick for coochie versus the men that can get it for free will value themselves the same. They wouldn't look at each other like, we can get boxed, and we get it for the same chick. I just gotta throw her 400 and you can get it for free, but we both got the pussy. And we the same? Nah. And question to the ladies, how does it help women, at least the average woman, to not value the men of their caliber by thinking I can get dick from a man that's better?
Wait, what?
How does it benefit average women by not valuing average men because they feel they can get dick from a man that's better? Dick, not money, not trips, not a ring, dick that's better. So they're saying, I'm not going to deal with a man on my level because I can get dick from a man that's better than me.
Well, we don't hold any type of value to dick. Like, that's the difference between men and women.
Definitely.
Like, men have a value on men have a value on sex that they can get as far as when it comes from women. Women, their possessions are different. So women look more for what a man can do with them, do for them outside of sex.
But he captured that in his question, right? So his question is framed properly, right? So if me and Master C is trying to get the same cheeks, right? But I gotta pay $500 for them cheeks, and we both got them. I was like, nigga, I got them too. I said, yo, I was fucked up. Like I overpaid. You went for free. You know what I'm saying? So that's how men are gonna surmise it, right? But women are saying, oh, I seen them between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. And she went on a dinner date and didn't have sex.
We the same.
But somehow we the same. That wouldn't make sense.
So men or women are different. Yeah. Like I feel like y'all.
But what it is when you're drawing but then they're drawing the same value add, right? But literally, Stevie Wonder could see that's not the same value. So why are women doing it?
Because it's the mindset of women versus men. Like, we are not the same. We're never going to be the same.
Women are perpetually.
Men and women are never going to be the same. So what may seem obvious to
That's why I
one
asked you the whole.
is not going to be obvious to
That's why I
another.
asked you the whole. Right? Because Sway's question was, where are the benefits, right? Where are they seeing the benefits at? How are they counting the benefits as the same?
The man.
So as long as they have access to that man, that's it.
No, I'm asking, I was asking the man, I said, oh, how the woman see the benefit.
If he only see you between 2 and 4 years.
There really is no, I mean, unfortunately, she's tying that attention and that 2 to 4 a.m. attention and affection to love, unfortunately.
So her own value.
Sound like,
She's
but
tying it to
sound like,
that is, because she needs to understand, because she needs to understand that. So yes, that is an accountability issue on, it's an accountability thing on her part, yes, I 100% agree with that. She has to be hold herself accountable for that, yes. She has to hold herself accountable for that.
okay, why take less from a man that you consider a 9 when you can get it all from a man who's at your level at a 5?
I'm not mad at a 5. But, you know, I always have this question. I always have this question, like,
For now, we on YouTube, we all got our drawers now.
no, I'm asking a question. You have, like, seriously. A 5 is he takes good care of me, he treats me right, he's loyal, he's honest. Like, what is the 5? Because he's ugly?
Yes.
I don't care about that. I don't care about an ugly man. If an ugly man treats me and checks all my boxes, that's all that matters. And that's for any woman. Beauty's the eye of the beholder.
Well, what he's saying is wide up. What he's saying is wide up that 5. Fred, 9.
That's her answer.
No. I will say the majority of women, I'm going to make this bold statement. A majority of women, they, you know, I do. That 5 was giving her money, treating her with respect, dicking her down, showing her the affection that she wanted. She would value that way more than so what this freaking 9 that looks good. So what? He's taking 5 out of the 5 versus the 1 out of 5. I'm telling you what I know. I'm a natural born woman. This is what happens. Women can talk all day long about they want a 6, whatever. But it's dumb.
You
in
named
reality,
you named 666 already.
See?
You literally just the first thing you opened up
I
with.
said he treats her with respect and he loves her.
No, the pinky, you just
He doesn't just give her so much.
well, I'm just saying, open up with giving her money.
$100 is $1,000. It's still money. So what? That's a 5. A 5.
You scrape the skin off that pinky saying give her
But are you laughing? Money is money. $1,000 is still money. So $100 is still money. Yes, it is, nigga. It's money. It's money. It's money. And she's a 2, and a 5 or a 3. I'll give her a 4. Is giving her $100 and treats her with respect and is taking her down. She is loving it. Just because she said that just with 9. No.
could have access to her because of your sexual prowess, okay? But you don't give a fuck because, hey, she's a 10. She's an 8, 9, and 9. So I'm fucking too. That's all I care about. I don't want to take her serious anyway.
Intentionally obtuse. Honestly, am I even being funny? Are you intentionally being obtuse?
I'm not.
Are you intentionally missing my
Tell me where I'm being
I
obtuse.
literally said a 2, because the point was made, probably an hour ago at this point. A point was made. A 2 would rather get dicked down by a 9 than be with someone on her caliber, a 3 or a 4. And I said, that's not true. If the 3 and the 4, are you hearing me?
I'm listening.
If the 3 and the 4 man was treating the 2 properly and checked more than one box, she would gladly stay with that 3 or 4. No problem. So she would gladly accept that.
Nicer than a 9.
That's the point.
So let's walk these down.
Let's do it.
So look, if a woman has the option between a man that, let's say he's 5'6", right? You said looks don't matter. He's 5'6", 300 pounds. And she got the nigga that's motherfucking 6'6", 285. Alright? Less than 10% body fat. Who is she gonna pick? Well, let's say 285. Either way it goes.
That's what you're being
I know, so take that away. He's 6'6", 285.
That's not the scope, though. That's not the scope.
It's not at all.
Let me just say one thing. A woman will deal with a man that's 3 or 4 that's digging her down. If he's doing something, he provides, he protects it. When she deal with the 9, he just show up.
That's
it.
Show up. Lame dick.
Show up and fuck.
Lame dick.
First of all, a lot of you niggas is not even laying there. We just gonna take that up with you.
I don't know.
Let me get the next super chat. Let me get the next super chat.
Shout out to the Scorpios in the building, man. Shout out to the Scorpios.
Bravo Tech, what's poppin'?
Bravo Tech. Look, I don't want to derail. I just want to tell Fantastic, Little Fella Federation in the building.
G, you got a question?
Yeah.
What's
So,
poppin'?
well, welcome everybody. Let me introduce whatever all this is. Yeah. Welcome, hello, all that. You know. My thing is when it I don't think sex matters to men or women. Like it don't make sense. You can't tell me sex matters to you as a woman. You have had sexual encounters with men that you say you don't really like that, but you with them just because they got resources. And you can't tell me that being called at 2 a.m. somebody giving you sex makes you just as equal because of his value. It doesn't. None of it makes sense to me. Like if you're saying sex matters, then why don't you just keep it to yourself? Like because if it matters and it was important, you wouldn't give it to anyone. But in the case that in the times we live in, sex is being had by women and men everywhere, so it don't really matter to nobody. So why do women claim that, really claim that it matters? It really don't. Look at your life.
So, Sheik, are you saying matters, would that be equivalent to value? Like we don't
well, say value, like women or men, nobody values sex. If you did, then you wouldn't have so much of it, or you wouldn't have the amount of encounters that you have. Because if it didn't matter, or if it did matter, you would be a little bit more selective. But because we know these niggas on the panel have already agreed, they digging everybody down, and the women are saying, we done been digged down. At what point can we say it matters if everybody is saying we've already been digged down?
And you're right. You're right. Like, sex nowadays doesn't have a value. But as far as women, it's more so like, bitch, you're not going to think you better than me because we fuck the same nigga.
Okay.
So women.
You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, realistically, women are in competition with each other.
Okay.
So men can be cool about the same shit that women not going to be cool with. So it's like, men can be like, oh yeah, we fuck the same bitch, like we, like whatever. But women not going to think about it the same way. So it's like the women that are 8s and 9s that try to bring down the bitches that are like 4 or 5s, and they trying to be like, oh, you ain't shit, you ugly, you ain't got this many followers or whatever. Women degrade each other a lot. Be realistic. You know what I'm saying? They degrade each other a lot. But that motherfucker that's a 4 and fuck the same nigga as somebody that's an 8, it's like, bitch, you ain't better than me.
So
yes, she is.
Well, hold on.
No, she not.
what she just pinpointed was women in competition.
Agreed, right?
Right? So as long as she can compete by saying she smashed the same nigga, that's good enough. Because they be hating on each other so much.
Right, so it's now we gotta go to the question. What's the motivator for sex for women? Is it for themselves or is it for other women?
Whatever the fuck. It's like motivation. Like,
They not have motivation. It's not really a motivation.
it's whatever they feel like fine.
To say I did.
I just feel whatever they feel like in the moment. In the moment, it could be for that nigga. Honestly, realistically speaking, it could be for the nigga in the moment, or it could be just a proof of point.
That's crazy.
And that's what's scary about it because you can't put value on something that is.
But nobody puts value on
Yeah, but
men or women. That shit is done with.
We can agree that nobody puts value on it, but at the same time, women do, right? Because no woman wants to be called a hoe. Why not?
Niggas don't care. They don't care now. What do you mean? They have hoes, parades and shit.
Don't niggas do a bitch that's right for that's
Daycare.
Right. Most of these bitches is lying. Niggas be lying. Everybody be lying.
These dudes don't care if the chick is ran free.
It should be more than sex determination.
Well, let me say this, man. Listen.
Wait, Mr. Cho, let's get who else got a super chat? Alright. And then go ahead. Expound on the point, condense it.
Well, no, just real quick again. It has to be value on it, like you said yourself. Women put the currency in against each other. So women use sex as a weapon against each other to set their own personal marketplace value. The delusion is all based on the point of, hey, you're able to have sex with high value men, high attractive men, all these things, so on and so forth. So a woman tells herself a lie that even if she's only getting dick, right, which we know is the lowest common denominator for men, she's somehow equal to the woman that's getting dick and everything else. Trips, bags, money on the regular, so on and so forth. Being out, seeing each other in the daylight, happily, holding hands, shout out to fucking HAMP on some lovey-dovey shit, on some honey bear shit, kissing and shit, niggas don't care about it, and baby, you are in the motherfucking house only, okay?
But you put your position as a man to make your bitch that you just so all happy and in love with to go cheat on her, to go fuck with a bitch you don't care about.
We're not talking about
so why would she feel like she where this one at?
Well, that's
if you fucking up what's at home,
well, no, wait.
With the bitch that's
So
a
you
two,
wait.
why wouldn't she feel like she's
So if you're saying,
you happy?
So if you're talking about a relationship or marriage, I got you. But that is, like you said, like love says, I love. That is in most cases now. People aren't getting married. People aren't in fucking relationships, we're in situationships. So if I'm fucking all the hoes I want to fuck, I'm free. This motherfucking dick goddamn, hey, this is, what's that shit, bro? Goddamn, a mercenary. It's mercenary dick, baby. Everybody can get it. You feel me? So if it's mercenary dick, don't motherfucking act like you motherfucking got a contract.
James, what you got?
What's up,
Yeah,
the men are speaking, telling you
y'all friends again? Hold it down. Let's get James in. James is popping. Shalom, man.
Hey, shalom. Hey, what's up, everybody? I think one thing, what I would like our women to do is, if just to listen to us. Just, if we telling y'all, hey, this is how we feel, this is not valuable to us, we telling it from a place of love. I know most people might not think that, whatever, but think of us as your brothers or your cousins or somebody like if we telling y'all, hey, this is not valuable, bump what the other ladies are talking about, because I know it's more of a competition thing, because that was a good point. I was thinking the same thing earlier, right? We bump what that other woman is saying. You got to understand, hey, he has me here, he has me at a higher level, so this is where I want to be. I don't want to be where that 2 is at, because that 2 want to be where you at, but she just don't want to say it because she want to act like she had an upper hand over you when she really doesn't. So I think that's the issue that we having in this conversation. But great job,
why
everybody.
are you fucking with the 2? That's what I'm not
Wait,
Let's get the blackout. She can make jump on you.
Hold on. Let's get the second half. Lady Di, what's poppin'?
Hey, what's up? So I agree.
my thing is like, if y'all want women to hold themselves valuable in that area, why are you fucking them?
I have nothing better to do.
No, that's sounds immature.
It's Friday night, I got nothing better to do.
Hold it down.
It's Friday night, it's the 2 in front of me, I got nothing else to do, I'ma smash.
Go back home to the 8, my nigga. Why you married to 2? Are you bored? Take your ass home. Take your ass home.
The fact that the 8 is at my house means she's more valuable to you, right? So you already created more value.
But you're mad at us. You're mad at us. That's an 8 for not feeling like we better than the 2. But you're going ahead and fucking the 2 and making us feel like we ain't got no place because you fucking the 2. But we supposed to feel like we better. But you're still stupid to the ground. Or you
Where the basketball at?
fucking the 2 and we got a goddamn problem. The nigga, why is you niggas lack discipline? You niggas lack so much discipline. And y'all don't even realize how much discipline is on the scale up here. And if more niggas had discipline, we wouldn't even be here right now. But you niggas don't got no type of fucking dick discipline. God damn.
So men lack discipline, women lack intelligence. We're giving you
Who gives a fuck? Y'all supposed to be the leaders,
You
right?
still can't process the fact that we're giving you, you come with a dumbass conclusion.
Nigga, no, the dumbass conclusion is that you wonder why we question ourselves. You're wondering why we question ourselves as 8s, but you're still fucking 2s. And we supposed to listen. We supposed to listen to the fact that, oh, you're better than the 2. Don't worry about the 2, but you're still fucking the 2. Stop fucking the 2, my nigga. Like, come on. Y'all niggas is weak. No, weak. Come the fuck on, y'all niggas is weak. Come on.
This is what it is. This is what it is, actually. Here's what it is, actually, right? Because there's a lot of things being said. So, the one thing that you pinpointed, Mary, right, that you shifted blame on, that I want you to reconcile, but not immediately after I'm finished speaking. Right? Is you said that the women are in competition with each other.
Thank you.
Right?
Shut the fuck up.
God damn.
Right? So that's one thing. So the competition lies over there. Because essentially you are admitting that the women kind of know what the men's natural proclivity is.